The UN Children's Fund UNICEF has issued a statement on Syria, and it contains just one sentence, with most of the statement a blank page. The agency says it's run out of words to express its outrage at the mass casualties suffered in the past 48 hours. Since Sunday night, war monitors say more than 210 people, 54 of them children, have been killed in an escalation of bombings by Syrian government and Russian forces on the besieged rebel-held area of eastern Ghouta. Middle East correspondent Sophie McNeil reports.
Hour after hour, the videos and photos stream out, showing bloodied, terrified children, whole families wrapped in shrouds, and homes strewn with body parts.
Over the past 2 weeks, more than 400 people have been killed. Yesterday alone, 98 people were killed.
Dr. Zaher Sahlul is an American-Syrian doctor who advises medical staff inside Ghouta. He draws comparisons with the campaign for Aleppo in 2016, when government forces took back the area after months of airstrikes. More than 100,000 opposition supporters were forcibly evacuated.
We are witnessing the same thing right now in Ghouta. To me, it's a déjà vu. It's a terrible nightmare.
It's a fear echoed by the UN Syria envoy Staffan de Mistura. In a statement, he's expressed hope the global community has learned lessons from Aleppo. Dr. Sahlul is not quite so hopeful.
I don't think that we have learned anything. I think, if anything, the Assad regime and the Russians and the Iranians have learned that these things work, that siege work, that bombardment of these cities and communities will work, because the international community will do nothing to stop the bombardment.
The UN Children's Agency, UNICEF, also issued a bold statement with just this single sentence. We no longer have the words to describe children's suffering and our outrage. Hate focuses on Syria as a research fellow at the International Centre for the Study of Radicalisation at King's College in London.
This is exactly what happened in Aleppo. And instead of saying no more, we are saying one more.
If this is so inevitable, why don't the fighters in Ghouta, the opposition fighters, why don't they just surrender to avoid the civilian deaths we know are coming?
Because even though they might move from one area to another, they know that Assad will be coming for them either tomorrow or the day after. So moving from one area to another will not make them feel safer. And this is why it's not a matter of basically just saying that, okay, we give up and we don't want to fight anymore.
This is Sophie McNeil for AM.